All of us know that a country is run by the government. Government has many forms like democratic, communist, military controlled, monarchy, etc. As India is a democratic nation, the government is run by the ruling parties. Therefore, India is administered by politicians, civil servants, police, advocates, lawyers, doctors, and indirectly by elite businessmen. So, if you want money and power, you can choose any one of them as your career. Being a politician, a good politician is who understands people's pain, problem, and provides a solution, works for them, and voices their concern in corporation or assembly or parliament. The eligibility required to be a politician in India are must be a citizen of India, must have completed the age of 25 years. There is no requirement of educational degrees to become a politician. If you really want to become an educated politician, take political science as your subject choice in graduation. Although you can also study economics or sociology, but understanding of political science is a must. Also join a student body which represents your idea of India and supports student-friendly policies. Build your leadership qualities by listening to good leaders and understanding their ideologies. Contest elections and always keep your integrity intact. This is a way to rise in politics without any blots. Powers of politicians: asking questions, introducing bills, and raising matters of public importance on the floor of the House. Check how the government is spending taxpayer money. Can choose to spend or monitor government programs and schemes funds on any project or scheme of their choice in their constituency. Plays a role in electing the President of India. The most important function of the legislature is lawmaking. They have powers to frame laws on all items in List 2 state list and List 3 concurrent list. Some of these items are police, prisons, irrigation, agriculture, local governments, public health, pilgrimage, burial grounds, etc. This diagram shows the administrative structure of the Indian government, and this diagram shows hierarchy in politics. Being a civil servant. Indian civil services is one of the premier services of Government of India. The Civil Services of India runs the entire administration of the country. The elected ministers of India lay down the policies required to properly run the administrative machinery, which is then carried out by the civil servants in various central and state government agencies. The eligibility required to become a civil servant in India are: the minimum age required to appear for civil service exam is 21 years. Candidates must hold a bachelor's degree in any stream from any recognized university. Candidates who have appeared for the final examination and are awaiting results can also apply for the preliminary examination. However, one must produce a proof of passing a bachelor degree to appear for the civil services main exam. The degree has to be attached with the application for the main exam. Candidates having professional and technical qualifications recognized by the government or its equivalents are also eligible to apply for civil service exams. There are three categories of civil services. First one is All India Civil Services. The All India Civil Services comprises the following services: Indian Administrative Service (IAS), Indian Foreign Service (IFS), Indian Police Service (IPS). The officers in these offices are recruited by the center but placed under various state cadres after being trained by the center. They have a liability to serve both the center and the state. Recruitment process as follows: for becoming an IAS or IPS or IFS officer, a candidate must qualify Union Public Service Commission civil service exam that consists of three stages: prelims, mains, and interview. The second one is Central Civil Services. The Central Civil Services is directly concerned with the administration and permanent bureaucracy of the Government of India. The specialized civil services fields in India mostly belong to the central services. The central civil services are classified into Group A Gazette officers who are appointed by the President of India himself. and Group B Gazette officers who are appointed by President ordered authorities. Recruitment process as follows. The recruitment of the Central Civil Services is made through the Civil Service Examination, the Engineering Services Examination of UPSC, and the Combined Graduate Level Examination of Staff Selection Commission. Number 3 will be State Civil Services. The State Civil Services, also called the Provincial Civil Services, deal with state related issues including education, land revenue, forests, agriculture, etc. For this, the recruitment process as follows. The State Public Service Commission conduct the recruitments for these offices. So the powers of government employees or civil servants depends on their designations. Some of the common roles as follows. Distribution of work among the staff as evenly as possible, training, helping and advising the staff, management and coordination of the work, maintenance of order and discipline in the section, managing the financial matters in the department, authority of appointing individuals for a job position, maintenance of section diary, file register, etc. This picture shows hierarchy in Government of India and this picture shows hierarchy in district administration. Being a policeman, the police department plays a very crucial role in our lives. Whether it be the management of road traffic or criminal cases, the police are a constant part of our lives that binds our rights, responsibilities, and duties in the society. Our law enforcers are the true superheroes who protect and preserve our rights and at the same time empower us with an option of demanding quick justice in instances when it is required. The eligibility to become a policeman is students from any stream or subject in class 12th or undergraduate or postgraduate can become police officers after clearing the recruitment exam and physical test. You can refer the below table for more information. So the powers of police are respond to calls and requests from the public to assist them at incidents, registering FIR and investigate any cognizable offense without the order of a magistrate, to arrest a person without the orders of magistrate if it appears to the police that the person is planning to commit any cognizable offense, investigate crimes, enforce laws and maintain law and order in a state, attend road related incidents including collision scans, vehicle checkpoints and traffic offenses, interview suspects, victims and witnesses in accordance with relevant legislation, to protect internal security, to prevent and control terrorist activities, breaches of communal harmony, militant activities, and other situations affecting internal security, to protect public properties including roads, railways, bridges, vital installations and establishments, etc., against acts of vandalism, violence, or any kind of attack. Right to take lives when the police is attacked by the suspects. This diagram shows administration setup of police department in India. Being a lawyer or advocate. Like there is never a shortcut to succeed in life, there is no shortcut to become a good lawyer or advocate. Primarily skills such as inquisitive nature, attention to detail, logical reasoning, persuasiveness, teamwork, emotional intelligence, financial literacy, technological affinity, time management, sound judgment, and writing ability are significant for success as professional in law. There is a difference between lawyers and advocates. All advocates are lawyers, but not all lawyers are advocates. To explain this statement further, an advocate is a person who fights cases in court and is registered with Bar Council of India, whereas a lawyer is someone who provides legal advice to businesses, firms, companies, or individuals but cannot represent their cases in court. Lawyers are graduates in LLB but are not enrolled with the Bar Council of India. So, the eligibility required to become a lawyer is one can either pursue a 3-year law course after graduation in any discipline or a 5-year course after passing class 12th examinations, leading to an integrated BA LLB honors, or many universities offers integrated courses such as BBA LLB, BCom LLB, and even BTech LLB students who wish to pursue a 5-year course must appear for entrance exams such as the Common Law Admissions Test, that is CLAT. To become advocate after securing a graduate degree in law, every law graduate is required to have done one or more internships under a senior advocate or a law firm as prescribed by the specific institution from where they are pursuing their graduation. The next step is to enroll themselves with the State Bar Council and clear the All India Bar examination conducted by the Bar Council of India. Once this exam is cleared, they get a certificate of practice through which they are eligible to practice law in court. There are various areas of specialization in this field which one can choose from, like civil law, criminal law, corporate law, taxation law, labor law, international law, family law, constitutional law, administration law, or patent law, etc. So, some of the best law colleges in India are National Law School Bangalore, National Academy of Legal Studies and Research Hyderabad, National Law University Jodhpur, Government Law College Bombay, West Bengal National University of Juridical Sciences Kolkata. In order to practice law in India, an advocate or a lawyer is mandated to fully comply with all the provisions mentioned under the Bar Council of India Act. The Bar Council of India is a statutory body established under the Section 4 of Advocates Act 1961 that regulates the legal practices and legal education in India. So the powers of a lawyer are: lawyers advises clients about their legal rights and recommend course of action in a meticulous manner, counsel clients and pre-legal documents such as wills and contracts, and conduct negotiations on legal matters, and may represent clients in court and tribunal proceedings. So the powers of an advocate will be fight cases in court, appearing before courts and giving legal advice as an attorney, drafting legal documents, advising clients on international standards, and carrying out customary practices and transactions. Different roles and names of lawyers are as follows. So the criminal lawyers, they are specialized in criminal laws like CRPC, IPC, Evidence Act, and various other penal laws. And civil litigation lawyers, they are specialized in civil laws, example taxation laws, excise laws. And legal analysts, they work for corporate firms or law firms and analyzes laws pertaining to the sphere of the company and its operations. Document drafting lawyers, they specialize in drafting various documents containing agreements, terms and conditions, case materials, etc. Legal journalists, they cover crime beats, legal proceedings in courts, arbitration courts, international courts, and arbitration events. Legal advisors, they offer consultancy to corporate firms regarding their legal obligations, duties, legal relations with other firms. And government lawyers, they work for the government and in close coordination with the police. And finally, judges, they offer judgment after conducting the court proceedings and hearing all the concerned parties. This diagram represents Indian legal system. Being a doctor, doctors are respected by all because they make people feel better and heal when sick, and their ability to save people's lives by dealing with diseases and accidents using the knowledge and training acquired after many years of hard training in medical school. Therefore, they have been given designation equivalent to that of God. Unnatural deaths, accidents are medically analyzed by the doctors, which comes under the judiciary system. Therefore, doctors also play major role in the country's legal system. So, in order to become doctor, a student must have passed 10 plus 2 science stream with physics, chemistry, and biology subjects to be considered eligible to pursue MBBS course. To get into a reputed medical institute, it is necessary to appear for and crack relevant entrance tests. Some of the prominent medical entrance tests in India are NEET, AIMS, AFMC, state-wise entrance tests, and institute-wise entrance tests. A government doctor is accredited through Combined Medical Services exam, Indian Ordinary Factory Health Service, Central Government Health Service, Medical Officer in Railway. The powers of government doctors are managing various funds allotted to the hospital, playing the role of drawing and disbursing officer for salaries or loans of others hospital employees, sign every letter, communications, file voucher, bill, receipts, checks, DDs, etc. concerned to the hospital, issuing certificates like medical certificate, physical fitness certificate, age and life certificates, etc., assisting judges in medico-legal cases. This picture represents medical career hierarchy. Finally, these are the jobs with power. On the other side, the interpenetration of politics and business on the basis of funds provided by businessmen for elections to political parties or individual influential political leaders established relationship between politics and business. Powerful business groups make every effort to win over the public policy makers for the protection and promotion of their own business interests. Therefore, businesses have to work under many political masters, and every political group is autonomously engaged in dealing with sections of industry and business. But when criminals are backed by politicians and all this mentioned once, it establishes the underworld. Even political parties nominate candidates with criminal backgrounds to stand for elections because, simply put, they win. Therefore, to clean up Indian politics, these strategies must be followed. That is, first one is implementing certain laws which are already on the anvil, like the Benami Transaction Prohibition Act, Prevention of Money Laundering Bill, Corrupt Public Servants, Forfeiture of Property Act with due modifications to strengthen them, and the most important thing is decriminalization of politics and bringing greater transparency in political funding. Thank you for watching the video. If you like the video, please do share and subscribe and press the bell icon for more updates from Biotech Career 360.